Hello everybody, welcome back to Hutan Pantai on Farming Simulator 25. It's December and today we're going to sell the oats and the barley because we have the best price this month and it's snowing heavily, so let's load our grains quickly and sell them at the harbor before everything gets covered in snow. And we have 33,421 liters of oats and 17,562 liters of barley to sell. Oh, that wasn't a good idea. It's quite tight to make a U-turn here. But now, that's okay. So let's go to the harbor and let's get those grains sold. And here we are, so let's sell the oats first. And now the barley. So we got $36,763 from the oats and $11,210 from the barley. I'll park here near the house and we'll check our industry to see if we need any lumber or stone before we move to next month. So let's check here. Yes, we need to bring stones to the cement factory. And yeah, I will cut down some more trees and then we can move on to January. Now all three sawmills have plenty of lumber and I've brought in a load of stones for the cement plant. And it's time to say goodbye to this trailer because I'm going to sell it. It's been very useful so far, but it needs a tractor nearby, so I'm going to replace it with a truck, which will be more efficient. I will repair and repaint it, and now let's sell it. Almost 24,000. I will also repair the mulcher and the tractor. And now we can move on to next month. And now it's January, and this is the best month to sell wood chips, so let's make some money to start the year off right. I've loaded the first load of wood chips and we'll have one more. So we're going to the animal dealer and each load will bring us almost $60,000, which is great because that's a byproduct, so it's free money and we are getting $120,000 from a byproduct, so this is great. Selling the first load, and indeed almost $60,000. And now let's head back to our industrial area and load the second load of wood chips. And here we are. The trailer isn't full, but we're going to be producing more wood chips throughout the day, so we're going to wait a little bit. Let's unload these logs and let's buy the truck to carry the stones. I will buy this one, it's a mod, so it will cost $95,500, so let's buy it. And this is our new truck, so let's load some stones. It's a nice Mac. I like this model. So I cut down some oak trees and brought 2 loads of stones to the cement plant. And now we can go to the wooded area behind the store and cut down some lodgepole pines. So let's do it. I cut down some lodgepole pines, and I also took another load of stones to the cement plant, and I loaded some pallets to take to the temple tomorrow. And now let's sell this last load of wood chips to close out our day. So another almost $60,000, and now let's go home and let's move on to the next month. And now it's February and everything is covered in snow. But let's load the rest of the pallets and let's take them to the temple. I have loaded almost all the pallets and the trailer is already overloaded. So I will use this lorry because it's more powerful, and this load is extremely heavy and the snow makes it even more difficult. Indeed. It's very difficult. So let's go to the temple. There's no way to climb up to the temple. I think the problem is the snow. So I will lease an equipment to remove the snow from the path. So let's come here in winter equipment, and I think this one, it will remove the snow, so I will lease it. And here we are, so I hope this solves our problem. Interesting. It's the first time I'm using this equipment. So let's remove the snow from here, and then I think we can bring the pallets to the temple. Well, that's ironic. Now that I've cleared the path, all the snow is melting. Well, so let's deliver the pallets. And here we go. I think the problem wasn't the snow. This load is too heavy. Let's try again. No. No way. No, we need to find another way, and I'm going to try with another lorry. So let's come here on trucks, and I will buy a single axle truck, and I hope that will solve the traction problem. So I think Volvo. I think this one. And I will lease it. If it works, we can buy it in the future, but for now, let's try it. And now it's the moment of truth. Let's see if we can do it with this lorry. Well, I didn't expect it would be so easy. Yeah, it worked. So let's deliver the pallets. And now let's take a look at the construction. I can see the roof. That's a good lorry. So the tempo is processing wood beams and roof plates. And now let's take a look at the construction. And as we finish this plot, we have 2 more plots to build. But we are almost done with the construction of the temple. Let's take a look inside. Yeah. I think very soon this construction will be ready. Nice. So, I hope you enjoyed this episode. Thanks so much for watching and see you next video. Bye.